and welcome to Rep's Libraries. Today I'm gonna read you a book called The Brilliant World of Tom Gates. A quick reminder, if you like Captain Underpants, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or Dog Diary, you'll like this book. This is a diary and it's written by L. Pigeons. I will read you a short part of the book. Hope you enjoy it. The Brilliant World of Tom Gates by L. Pigeon. This book, Tom Gates, is worth at least 10 merits, if not more. Even though I only live 4 minutes away from my school, I'm often late. This is usually because me and Derek, my best mate and next door neighbor, chat a bit. Okay, a lot on the way. Sometimes it's because we get distracted by delicious fruit juice and caramel wafers at the shop. Occasionally it's because I've had loads of other very important things to do. For instance, this is what I did this morning, my first day back at school. Woke up, listened to music, played my guitar, rolled out of bed slowly, looked for socks, looked for clothes, played some more guitar, realized I hadn't done my holiday reading homework, panicked, thought of a good excuse for lack of homework. Annoyed my sister Delia, which I met did take up a very large chunk of the morning time, most of it enough, took Delia's sunglasses, took my comic into the bathroom to read while Delia waited outside, ha ha, when Mom shouts, "Tom, you're late for school!" Run past Delia, who's still waiting outside the bathroom and quite cross now. Ignore her sisterly laugh. Creep. Save precious time by not brushing teeth for very long, not kissing Mom goodbye. To overall that kind of thing. Eat the last piece of toast, then grab my packed lunch and my bike, shout bye to anyone who can hear me. Then bike to school in about 2 minutes flat, which is a new Tom Gates world record. And this is the really good bit. Amy Porter has just arrived too. I am so pleased to see her after the holidays. I smile in what I think is a nice, friendly, cheery way. Amy is not impressed. She looks at me like I'm weird. I'm not. Me smiling. Hi, Amy. This is a bad start to my day. Then it gets worse. Mr. Furlman, my form teacher, makes the whole class stand outside our room. He says, "Welcome back, Class 5F. I got a big surprise for you all," which is not good news. Oh no, he's rearranged all the desks. Now I'm sitting right at the front of the class. We're still Marcus Meldrew is next to me. This is a disaster. How am I going to draw my pictures and read my comics? Sitting at the back of the class, I could avoid the teacher's glare. I'm so close to Mr. Filament. Now I can see up his nose. Before Mr. Filament in the distance, me at the back. Solomon Stewart. Now, glaring, beady eyes. "Tom Gates, I can see you!" Ugh. Front of the class. And if that's not bad enough, Marcus Meldrew is the most annoying boy in the whole school. He is so nosy and thinks he knows everything. Marcus Meldrew is already annoying me. He is looking over my shoulder while I'm writing this. He is still looking. Yes, Marcus, I'm writing about you. Marcus Meldrew has a face like a mouse. Marcus Meldrew has a face like a moose. Moosey Marcus. He stopped looking now. But on on the other side of me, the good news is that I'm now sitting next to Amy Porter, who is very smart and nice, even though she didn't seem thrilled to see me this morning. Brilliant! At least I can have a sneaky look over her shoulder for a few right answers. I think she is looking at me right now. Amy Porter is very nice. Amy Porter is smart. She is not looking. She's ignoring me, I think. So, might as well stop writing nice things now and draw a doodle instead. This cheers me up. Marcus gets squished by a big monster. Ah! Then Mr. Filament says, as you can see, I've changed a few things around. Don't I know it? Then he begins to take the register. I usually would take this opportunity to draw a few cool pictures or take out my comic for a quick read. But I'm so close to Mr. Filament and his beady eyes that I have to wait until he finishes and walks to the back of the class before I can get doodling in my book. Okay, he's gone now. I'm thinking of names to call my band that Derek and I are in. We're not very good yet, but if I can think of a really good name that will make it seem extra cool. How about Alien Twins? Foot Fighters? I know. Dog Zombies. Mr. Filament interrupts my drawing. I've turned the page over so fast he could see it and hand out the first piece of work we have to do this ground. Holiday story writing. Welcome back, Class 45. Today, I would like you to write a story about what you did on your summer holidays. Did you go away? Did you visit your family? What was the weather like and where did you stay? Remember to describe everything in lots of detail. I'm really looking forward to reading all about your holidays, Mr. Filament. My holiday wasn't a great success, but it does have a very happy ending. Here it goes. Camping sucks. This year, Mom and Dad said, let's go camping. It's cheap. Mom didn't seem that keen, but I've never been camping before, so I was looking forward to it. Dad and I went to the camping shop to buy a few utensils items like tent, sleeping bags, cooking stuff, fishing rods, TV. No. Computer. No. We won't need much, he said. But the camping shop had some cool stuff, and Dad got carried away. He spent a lot of money and made me promise not to tell Mom. We could have stayed in a nice hotel. It would have been cheaper, Dad said. Not the same as sleeping under stars and waking up in the fresh air, said the man in the shop as he took Dad's money. Dad, loads more stuff, even more stuff, kitchen sink, family tent, stuff, me, Dad. On the top of everything Dad bought, Mom packed a whole lot more. The car was stuffed. My sister Delia was happy about coming with us. She's not allowed to stay in the house on her own anymore because she had a wild party the last time Mom and Dad went away. I stayed next door with Derek. His parents got woken up and weren't happy either. We set off, and for a while the holiday was going well. Then we took the wrong turning and we got lost. Really lost. Ha ha! Mom blamed Dad for not listening to her properly. Dad blamed Mom for not reading the map the right way. They both blamed each other. Grr. It was only when the car got a flat tire that they stopped arguing. They phoned the car rescue service, who eventually turned up. It took ages to fix the tire, and we didn't make it to the campfire until it was dark. Delia wasn't happy. Delia is never happy. She said the place looked rank, and she couldn't get a signal for her phone. Ha ha ha. I thought it looked okay. So I held Dad with a tent while Mom unpacked the car. Delia did nothing. The tent was tricky to put up, but we did the best we could. It was a bit late to eat. That's it. I'll cook a big breakfast in the morning, but my stomach kept rumbling, and I couldn't get to sleep. That's when I remembered the secret stash of biscuits in my bag, so I grabbed them and ate them all. Crumbs got everywhere, and it was very uncomfortable in my sleeping bag. Even though we had a family tent with separate rooms, Delia could still hear me shifting around and fidgeting. It was really annoying to her. Brilliant! So I did it some more, but at the same time I could also hear Mom and Dad snoring, and that was keeping me awake too. The noise was awful. It seemed to be getting louder and louder. It was almost like thunder, deep and rumbly. Then I realized it sounded like thunder because it was thunder, which was getting closer. There was lightning too, and really heavy rain that was right above our tent. The storm was huge, and it didn't take long for the tent to blow away. Ah! Help! Everyone had to run to the car for cover. The storm lasted all night long, and wet. Everything we had got wet and muddy. Dad had pitched the tent right next to a stream, which flooded, and all our stuff got soaked. Nobody slept at all. It was miserable.